This video is sponsored by Mark 7 Car Wash Equipment, providing clean, dry, shiny cars for over 50 years. Visit mark7.net for more information.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Unscripted, the video series that connects you with market leaders. Today on our Unscripted video, we're happy to welcome Ned Browning, founder of Valley Carwash. Hello, Ned. It's so great to see you, and thanks for doing this with me.
Hello, Rich. Thank you for having me today.
Sure thing. So today, Ned, we're here to talk about ways to reduce a car wash's carbon footprint. And Valley Car Wash was actually our featured profile in the June 2021 issue. And with those profiles, we like to start off with a two-page opening spread featuring usually a photo of the car wash. So the photo that we chose for your car wash was a nice aerial view, which showed off the solar roof that you have installed at the car wash. So I wanted to get you on the episode today and discuss a little bit more about that. And we will talk about that here in a few minutes. But Ned, why is being green so important to you? And what are the primary reasons that it should be important really to all operators?
Good question. For me personally, it goes back to college. I studied alternative energy systems and earned my degree in that and sustainable development back in the mid-90s. A little bit premature, I think, at that time, but solar's come full circle. It's become more affordable. And I've always had an interest of building green or incorporating green technology into my projects. And when we looked at the renovation of Valley Car Wash in 2017, it made sense. And we were able to incorporate that into the remodel. And as far as, why it should be important to other operators, whether it's solar or wind or water recycling or VFDs, there are many different technologies out there. And if we all do a little bit to help, it's going to improve the environment for the future.
Sounds great. Yeah. And you called it premature, I think, earlier. I would call it forward thinking, Ned.
There you go.
So what incentives do operators have today to incorporate sustainable features at their locations?
Those are going to vary state by state, but I think they're pretty even on a federal level. With my situation, we were fortunate enough to partner with a company called Mountain View Solar. And they educated me on a process and grant program, which is called the Rural Energy for America program. And I recall it's available in certain states, not throughout the United States, but it's run through the USDA. And we were fortunate enough to work with MTV Solar. They walked us through the process. We applied for the grant, and it's very competitive, and we were ecstatic to find out we won the grant. So when we incorporated the grant money, which was 25% of the total cost of the solar installation, which added up to a significant amount of money, when you factor that in with your energy savings, any additional federal tax credits, which in 2019 they were 30%. They've dropped down to 22% for this year. But all those numbers adding up together made a great return on investment for Valley Car Wash. And so, speaking to other operators, you definitely have to do your due diligence on the state level. It seems like the federal tax credits are going to be winding their way down over the next few years, but hopefully different administrations will reinvigorate those.
Great. Yeah. So it's one of my favorite things about this industry is operators helping operators with information. And congratulations on receiving that grant. So at your company's flagship location, Ned, is what you refer to as the largest commercial roof-mounted solar panel system in Frederick County. Can you tell us a little bit more about the roof and the project? And was it your initial goal to have the largest system in the area?
Well, that's a funny statement at the end, and I'll get to that. As far as the system, It was a lengthy process. It started out with the grant application and then the design of the system along with the renovation of the project. So we renovated the car wash and reopened in 2018. And then once we had the renovation completed, we looked at installing the solar panels mounted on the roof. It incorporates about 90% of our roof space, square footage. As far as the carbon offset, in 2020, we didn't have an entire full year with the solar system installed, but we had at least 3/4 of the year. But we offset 131,000 pounds of CO2 emissions. And that's equivalent to planting roughly 990 trees. So great impact on the environment. 2021 will be our first full year. And so far, we're looking to really have an impressive increase over 2020. Okay. As far as it being the largest system, I didn't realize it until after it was installed, and MTV Solar helped me plan a dedication ceremony with state and local officials. And that's when they announced it was the largest installation in Frederick County. So, we're proud to have that honor. I'm sure someone will build a larger one here in the near future. And we just hope with our efforts of being eco-conscious in the community that it will trickle down to other businesses and homeowners. And, the trend of going solar will increase throughout the United States.
That's awesome. Congratulations. Certainly a role model in the neighborhood. And like you mentioned, hopefully those initiatives can spread to other businesses and residents, really. So over the long term, Ned, what are the maintenance and replacement costs, as well as the savings associated with solar roofing?
Good question. It's going to vary depending on the brand of solar panel you purchase and where it's mounted. As far as our system, we selected REC Alpha panels. They come with a 25-year warranty. They're extremely durable. Another great feature is they're self-cleaning. So when it rains, they just self-clean themselves. So there's no need to get on the roof and clean them over time. Over 25 years, you're going to lose some of the efficiency, but it's not significant until you hit about year 20. Then you start to see some reduction in the efficiency of the product. But we also use a product called Solar Edge Monitoring. They're a public company. They have a great system that provides a mobile app so we can monitor the efficiency of the panels. It'll alert us to any operational issues that might pop up. So I'd say, looking at the entire installation and the maintenance, there's very little, which is attractive to me as an operator. We do have some reporting we have to provide to the USDA through that grant program on a yearly basis, but that's more of a paperwork item. But overall, I think it's a great system. And again, people need to do their due diligence as far as the type of panel that's being installed.
It sounds good.
And I think, Rich, you touched on one other item. What's the actual savings?
Sure.
So when we look at our usage, we're looking anywhere from 30 to 33% savings on an annual basis off our electrical bill.
Not bad.
So my return on my investment, when you couple in the savings, the grant money, and the tax credits, we should pay for our system in about 7 years.
It's a pretty quick ROI, and
It is.
And you'll enjoy those savings, obviously, for years to come after that 7 years.
Exactly.
Well, Ned, I hope everyone reads the profile we did on Valley Car Wash in the June issue. I thank you for taking a few minutes to discuss the roof a little bit and the solar panels a little bit more with me here today.
All right. Thank you for your time.